2 weeks after violence erupted in the capital city of Roseau, President of Dominica, His Excellency Charles Savrin, has addressed the rioting and looting. The rioting followed a meeting held by the opposition United Workers' Party earlier that day near the financial center. In his address, the president commented that these acts of lawlessness have negatively affected Dominica's image.
This has created tremendous harm to the image of Dominica as a peaceful, democratic, friendly, and law-abiding country in which we are all committed to the safety, security, and well-being of all citizens, residents, and visitors alike.
The acts have been condemned by many public and private sector entities, including religious organizations and every political party. But the event has raised concerns not only locally but abroad as well. His Excellency pointed out that despite the right of every Dominican to freedom of expression and freedom to assemble, citizens should still abide by the law.
The relevant laws which make provisions for the preservation of defense, public order, public safety, etc., include the Public Order Act, the Riot Act, the Vehicle and Road Traffic Act, the Litter Act, the Noise Abatement Act, etc. Thus, while one has the fundamental right to assemble and to exchange ideas and act to irresponsible,
the president stressed that specific guidelines were given to members of the opposition United Workers' Party ahead of the meeting which preceded the rioting.
The UWP was further advised that police officers would be deployed to perform traffic, crowd control, and security duties to facilitate the meeting. It is therefore for the police and ultimately the courts to determine whether the terms and conditions agreed upon for the holding of the meeting were adhered to, and whether the rioting, looting, burning, and malicious damage to property, which took place later that evening, were as a result of a failure to respect these conditions, including the content of speeches at that meeting and the failure to respect the deadline for bringing the meeting to a peaceful conclusion.
Savrin indicated that this determination is totally independent of any other issues.
Determination is independent of any concerns or criticisms of any minister of government or government action or policy, including matters relating to the Economic Citizenship Program, the Citizenship by Investment Program, the issuing of diplomatic passports, operation of the Dominica Maritime Registry, etc., which are matters which can be addressed in the Parliament, in the courts, or through legitimate political action, as the case may be.
Political debate should be alive and well in a democracy like Dominica, Savrin emphasized, but he also cautioned that we should resist the temptation to tarnish the name and the image of our country or its vital economic interests. The president concluded that we each have a sacred responsibility to maintain peace in order to enjoy a successful carnival.